of introductions to an NFL game.
Yeah, that
and
one was a classic.
Evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
That's actually when I first saw
This
him.
crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, little ass nigga. He was mad young at that time. Hello, Lamar Jackson's making his debut.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yes, I got to say that, Valvito.
From the 40 now on second down. Jackson flush to his right. Oh, he sheds himself free. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Jones.
Question.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Nasty.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, I need players, bro.
60 or 13 spell.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means
now we got a punt if we're below the 45.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The
I'm just telling you, man.
Blitzing
I'm not
often
trying to
alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Jackson on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This time, Jackson will throw it. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
That's my try to not. That's my strategy.
He got that pad and shit.
Vic gave me that strategy.
Vic theory, yeah.
Vic gave me that strategy, man.
And they're able to run it in.
The Vic theory with them wild ass pads.
He the only person that's gonna look like that though. Ain't nobody else gonna look like that.
Defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had
you
no
watch
answer.
Vic.
This will be fielded on
You
the
watch
back
Vic
line
games,
of
and
the
all
end
his plays are just like that.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey.
2nd and 4. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Davenport. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there.
And who the hell is that quarterback?
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Yeah, you know Vic want to see that.
1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Lamar better not get popped, man.
From the 24, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for
barely
that?
came out with the
that you figure out, and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20
surprised
to
you
the
didn't make that trade with
23-yard
Greedy
line.
yet, man. That's your buddy. What's up? The ace.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 72 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
He was wide
It took
open.
them a while to get their
Is cover
speedster
3
involved,
broken?
but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched
That was
games
odd as hell.
is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know
God.
when to leave the
Zero
pocket,
is wide open.
and make
Wow.
something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run.
Yeah, that was
still
wide open.
That was walking touchdown.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Throw right side.
Yeah, I don't know
what that be.
And now the
Well,
ball's
is something
out,
wrong
fumble
going
near
on here,
midfield.
Madden?
I don't know about
It's
you,
open
but I
out
can
there.
hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was
That's
palpable.
cool.
The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball,
Yeah, there was
man.
nobody nowhere close there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. This one complete to
They beat the
Lacy.
Browns?
And he
Man,
has
the
the
Browns
first down
suck.
yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. First catch of the new season for him,
Baker?
and he picks up the first. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the
Oh,
drive.
they're going to kill him tomorrow.
To throw again is Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans.
Media going to kill him tomorrow. Somebody's going to get fired. So
It's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
media.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought That had to
Somebody gonna
be.
get shot.
Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
It's that 6'6".
That's the dream I
flat.
had of being that player. I just never was.
Nah, I've been through that shit. I was asking him about that 6'6" wide receiver, 6'5" wide receiver.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
Yeah,
they have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't
That was
have good field
touchdown.
position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to face a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Jackson to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
Man, that was some heat.
He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes
the microwave
everything that you're
popcorn?
doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Yeah. Give these tracks. Let's go. Go on, go on. Ready?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little big. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, already his 2nd touchdown in this opening weekend.
Oh my God, why is it so open?
Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point
Flack
by
in here.
Gay is
So
up
I can
and
fly.
good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
My game is going to be tomorrow.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by
my coaches, you get hype watching the game. You want to play the game, you can't even play it.
Watching this motherfucking game Prophecy playing. This is why I ain't making far in the playoffs right here. Nigga fuck my whole fucking morale up. This bullshit. Y'all see that goddamn play? This nigga keep running. That motherfucking receiver keep getting open like that. He got more plays besides that. Well, nigga, that ain't it.
Like right at the 50. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Nah, I told y'all this nigga beat the fucking dumb shit up out of me, nigga. Hey, I'm talking, this shit ain't even funny, nigga. Hey, that nigga go sit here and figure out everything Prophecy doing in the first half, and he about to do some shit, boy.
What are they talking about?
And it should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That nigga fly from side.
Oh, fly on some shit like that.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Open man is Samuel. Complete. 20. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our...
Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me.
We'll see if week one...
You gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. I'd have been mad about that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And
shit like that. You see, I've seen
about
shit
the
like
17
that.
Yo, I would have been mad about that.
And I've been watching this whole game. Probably playing good, but this nigga missed a couple of touchdown passes. One play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Those skills, you held back some of the juice.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I know you're ready. That's why I said that.
Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
I know you're ready.
You trying
to give all the juice out.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few.
Flash started out. Flash. Yeah, you definitely do. I don't know. I think this should be a team draft. I think it's the rookie.
But they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
That sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
Yo, that nigga's crazy, son.
13 yards. And this offense will take over
One of them
at the
niggas, man.
midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
This is usually when Prophecy starts to make a little run.
Good starting position for the Panthers.
Must feel good to have Cam Newton as a backup.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Oh, that's a good play.
A former 4th-round pick. It's Kalen Balaj. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another run, this time McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Yeah, I want to
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been
I'm watching it on the PS4 too. I'm just watching it on YouTube, though.
It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Deshaun Hall in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
Yo, Fly, that's some of the Velveeta you talking about, that Velveeta sauce?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own
quarterback. No quarterback
field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Davenport escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Isn't this the year he got to start Baker Mayfield too? Oh my goodness, wide open again.
7 yards. Look at that shit. A field flipper there is all of a sudden.
Wow. What? Are you working man purposes?
I told y'all that nigga got the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Davenport, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over.
Yo, who's hollering like that?
At their 42-yard line. So they elect to
there goes that Madden bullshit.
And they'll take that.
There goes that. Oh, he tried a lateral? Oh, what the? Nah, this game is weird, man.
Hey, what the fuck just happened?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if
I don't think I want a quick goal, man. Madden on some bullshit, PlayStation on some bullshit.
Happy about the 3-point
kicker. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was.
This has been a little wild
that's all
third quarter.
Talk about getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just
he's going to get hurt with all that
running. Their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost
he got a slide with that dude.
In a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll try to run to McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back.
Yeah, he got a fan back there.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Again, McCaffrey. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run for it. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to launch the... He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Hey, I see as soon as he hiked the ball.
Yo, what kind of shit is that, man?
Nah, what is going on?
What kind of shit is that, man?
Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And this is obviously
nah, he might know some little glitchy stuff. Nah, that's some little glitchy stuff. Oh, I thought that was some game. He knows some glitchy stuff.
Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches.
Oh, he knows some little glitchy stuff. Oh, I don't want to play that.
Nigga, hey, I can't find it, boy. I don't know who he motioning, how he do it, and it's quick as hell. That nigga just hike the ball. He's like, this shit already set the glitch. The shit crazy, nigga.
Yo, somebody was telling me.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Yo, son.
Nah, look, nigga, I swear, I feel like this nigga holding back because he got more shit.
Nah, he's holding back, son. He did that like 3 or 4 times that shit came out,
He's
son.
going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it.
That was pass to the field. That was pass to the field.
A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off the yardage against
right
them.
here.
That nigga knows some cheesy shit, boy.
They'll throw on first
Yo, some of niggas y'all bringing to the league.
Take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, I need to know the weight.
Oh, hell yeah, Promise, let's go, baby.
As they have now chopped down to 3.
That X Factor.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big time strike.
Big time
superstar or something.
Yeah,
he's something.
Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
This nigga back on offense again.
Fielded about a yard deep.
That nigga got the one play down, boy.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hey, watch this shit.
My remote can't be broke with the computer coming down by itself.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage.
I don't know what that is, but I want it.
I want about 2-minute offensive.
I want it. Yeah, I want it too.
Obviously, the 4-minute offensive.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'm a take that. That nigga was wide open again, y'all. That nigga was wide open again.
Nah. Nah, son. Hold on. Nah, son. That nigga's 8 for 9, 3 touchdowns, 290
Hey, nigga, look at
yards.
Mike Evans, nigga.
Nah, yo, Mike Evans every single. Nah, what is he doing? Nah,
It's a
son.
7-yard carry.
Look at
Set
that.
them up with a second.
Y'all, look at this shit, man.
Nah, son. Nah, son.
Davenport. This into the hands of his running back.
I'm glad I don't got to play that 2 times a
11
season.
yards there. 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there.
Look, that nigga straight. Hey, look, that nigga got them. Hey, you guard one thing, he got something else for your ass. Now this nigga right. But Skills, you watching this game?
Yo, Skills, man. Do some research and find out what the fuck that is.
Davenport looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 5 yards on the catch there.
Yo, Skills, research this.
Nah, man, because Skills got that clutch ass defense, boy. That's what I'm saying.
Snapping it on 2nd down.
Skills, Google something, research this, YouTube.
Back to throw. Davenport. And this is caught off a deflection. And this play will be blown up.
Got the Eric Rayweather, find him. That's what this is, man.
Man, did y'all see that shit?
On the play.
Somebody find Eric Rayweather, man. He said, that's your boy. That's your boy, nigga. That's your boy, man. Somebody call Coach. Tell him Coach to call him. He said, I don't know, Eric. What you do, nigga?
Off as they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, okay. Oh, that nigga like he the wrong formation.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing right now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Oh, this is not a position you want to have problems with.
And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
He want to put the glitches together like, yo, it was crazy but beautiful.
They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Nah, you showed yourself out, man. You understand now.
You back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Bucs
going to use the
first of their timeouts.
This is an interesting game, boy.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
I wouldn't get that nigga back the ball either.
And set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. They come out here in the eye. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Vic is an amazing nigga, man.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Oh, shit.
Forced to use their third
don't fight that gay ass nigga.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Vic, just be quiet, bro. Just be quiet, Vic.
McCaffrey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Do a prevent defense and still make his team do that shit. Oh, that's a bad kick. Shit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will score.
Let's go. Let's go.
Panthers.
Played a shitty game.
I don't know
shitty game. Let's go.
I love seeing pick sixes.
Shitty game.
Love having a nigga like that in your corner, man.
Shitty game. Let's go.
That's Pete talking. Ain't that Styles P, man?
I nigga get you ant playing a game, boy.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
This is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to pick up what's happening during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do.
Oh, wow.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Niggas in control of the party. He just feeding the boots and body.
Throwing again. Davenport.
Niggas is,
And they work this well field across the 45. 22
Good game, Clark. Good game,
first
Clark.
down. So this one is over. A victory for
He got some shit, though.
And with that,
He got some shit. I give him that.
Charles, week
Damn,
one
sure got some
It's gonna
shit.
be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't
Threw it
they?
down.
Yeah,
Pick
this is the
six.
exciting time
All that
with just
fucking
1
fumbles.
week gone.
Dumb shit.
And plenty of weeks to come. So for the Panthers, not much to complain about.
You ain't
here.
never out of
They
this
come
shit
in
with
and
Lamar
steal
Jackson
a
on your
victory
team.
in a
That's all I got
place
to say.
Play on a Sunday night, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.
I'm trying to play my game.
That's why you broadcast your games, damn it. You hear y'all in the lobby? You see the excitement? That's why you broadcast your damn game. Shit.
On EA Sports.
I'm too good of a player not to think about time, my brother. That's why I nailed the ball on the 1 yard line. And plus, I nailed, man. I didn't call. I ran a quarterback.
That was a shoe tackle.
No, that was a shoe tackle. That was a shoe tackle. No, that was a shoe tackle. I was trying to score on that play with I was trying to score. He just tackled me on the 1 yard line. I planned on playing defense. I played defense to win the game. I ain't concerned about them. It ain't had nothing to do with Vic. I had the mic. I took the headphones off. Put the headphones off my head. Exactly, because I'm going to play defense to win the game. I didn't hear nothing Vic said. I just told you. I had the headphones off my head. I ain't got no reason to lie about this shit. Damn, what the hell?